Hello, it's me. Arguably. I think I'm me. Am I me? There's only one way to find out, but I don't know what that way is. Hello, it's Sunday, May the 6th, 2018, and this is a stream where we will be playing Taco Tom 2 because Banana Burger was playing it a few days ago and wanted to see me play it. He wanted to see the expert play the game. So I will do that. I just realized that my controller is unplugged and currently halfway across the room, so I'm going to have to get up and grab that momentarily. Also, after that, my dad, a few months ago, gave me his Commodore 64, and I finally got around to setting that up today because on Friday I finished the last thing I'll ever have to do for college. Hooray! And then a week from today I graduate, assuming I have passed all my classes and don't have any holds. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any holds. And hopefully I passed all my classes. I think I did. So, got that set up today. Did some tests on it, confirmed that it's working fine. And messed around with a few of the floppies that I had. He had quite a few floppies. Here's the picture of the day. It is the floppies that I have. There's quite a few of them. Let me make this picture a bit bigger so you can really see. It's 2 drawers filled with floppies. There are hundreds of them. And we're going to go through some of them today. Certainly not all of them. I'll probably be picking some at random and like saying, yep, that's a disc. Let me put it in and see what it is. I've gone through a few that looked interesting. I know there's like Family Feud in there, Jeopardy. Those could be interesting. Some other games. There's some golf games in there, some racing games. What are the gray boxes? They are blank 5 1/4 inch floppy disks, I believe. And one of them is actually still in the original wrapping. It is effectively new old stock. Never been opened. If anyone happens to need 10 5 1/4 inch floppy disks that have never been opened or used, let me know, because I have some. Alright, well, let's begin with Taco Tom 2. And that's my web browser. That's not Taco Tom 2 because I haven't started it up yet. Let me actually grab my controller. That's an important part of this. If I can maneuver my way around here. There's a lot of cords because I have the Commodore set up and it uses quite a lot of cords. I should mention in regards to the floppies, one of the drawers is all officially licensed like floppies that you'd buy. The other drawer is filled with pirated floppies, so that's fun. I got a bunch of weird and interesting games on there, including 2 copies of Space Taxi, which is apparently really rare and hard to find if you have an actual copy, but they are copied copies, so they probably have no inherent value. Let me plug in my controller. I didn't copy that floppy. My dad copied that floppy. I'm innocent. I'm totally innocent. I haven't copied anything. Let me load up Steam. I guess I'll just play the Steam version out of convenience, even though the video's broken, but I will fix that in the next build, which hopefully will be sometime this week. Can you hear it? I think so. Can I capture it? Add new game capture.
Pond 5.
Pond 5. By the way, you're going to be hearing Pond 5 a lot because I haven't bought the music for this game yet, so it's all just music that has watermarks in it. And that watermark happens to be Pond 5. Capture specific window, Taco Tom 2. doesn't work. I think Banana was actually complaining that game capture didn't work. Have to use window capture then. Do not capture cursor. Can we make this all pretty and whatnot? Come on, move. This is the annoying part about not being able to just drop your window into the bottom right. You have to move it. And also, I can't tell exactly how good it is because it's a black screen. I think that's good. That's good enough. By the way, I have no idea how to fix game capture not working. Also, my controller doesn't work. Oh yes, it does. Why could I not? I don't know. Well, that's worrisome. It didn't. Up and down didn't work until I pressed A and then it worked. I know Banana said the controller didn't work for him.
For the United Pets of America, this speech is important, so listen.
This will go on
There
for
is
a while.
good and evil in this place, so our army shall stand and fight the evil, and we all shall be happy for the good. Listen, Toboggan will make us lose all battles, which is the worst thing that can happen except the bomb that kills us all. Toboggan's better than me, but overall, he is a lot worse than me. Ask not what your pets can do for you.
Still going.
Ask what you can do for your pets.
I think that's it. So that, basically the other day I made all of my resub and bit notifications sounds I made when I was like 9. And that one happened to be a speech I made. It was a UPA speech. It is the speech that Pengy gave in the first UPA election, Pengy versus Toboggan, in which Toboggan won. It was an 18-18 tie, and then I pulled a random vote out of a hat, and it was Toboggan. Always ask what you can do for your pets, yes. Also, I didn't say this yet, I don't think. Hello, Yakov. How are you doing today? Thank you for the resub.
Pond 5.
Is the watermark for Pond 5 just a single line saying Pond 5 occasionally? Yes, it is. Hearing it right now. Let's play. Let's do speedrun mode, because that goes through every level. Gonna go fast. Whoops, that was too fast.
Pond 5.
I might actually... Oh man, I messed up level 2. Wow. Gotta be careful there or you'll get psyched out. Whoops. I missed one. That's not good. Well, already got it. So I'm gonna play through the whole game. Last time I did this, it took me about 40 minutes or so. And most of the time will be spent on the later stages because they're more difficult. If I was really going for it, I can beat stage 1 in just over 1 minute. I don't need any more ingredients here. See you, Link. Thanks for stopping by. Pond 5. Full speed dashing. Full speed doing nothing. Wah. Oh, okay, we're good. It's gonna get very annoying, I apologize. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm playing right now, if you're new to the stream, this is a game I'm working on development of called Taco Town 2. You have to collect one of each ingredient without getting two of any. To be fair, I've already heard Pond 5 probably like 1,000 times. You know, I developed this game. I experience it a lot. Probably played more of this game than anyone else in the world. Oh, that was close. If Sputnik is in this game, does that mean UPA is technically sponsored by Pond 5? He is in this game, so yes. I guess that means technically this game is in some way part of the UPA universe. Although I don't really think of it that way. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Okay, I need these things, don't I? Oh no! The engine I use to make this game actually makes things like those waves really easy, which is nice. That's part of the reason why I like Construct, even though it's pretty inefficient at things. That's a fun level. I know, right, Banana? Can't believe that Sonic the Hedgehog killed Fish and Fishy at the end of Infinity War. For the record, I've not actually seen Infinity War. So I don't know, maybe that actually happens. Give me the lettuce. Nice. I'm just gonna avoid everything. Pond 5. Just curious, Banana, did you ever go back and try World 10? If you did, I'm curious if you were able to beat it. Oops. Not yet. That's fine. I was just curious. You'll get to see it. It's definitely harder than World 9, I'll say that, so... Oops. Dashed too early. Once you get the pattern to this level, it's really satisfying, but it's also easy to mess up. I think World 9 took you 45 minutes, if I remember correct. This level I might change. It's not great. Just because of how the collision physics work, it's not very consistent, which is bad. This level I also might change. I think I'll make the blocks less long, so you can do the slalom faster.
Pond 5. Pond 5.
I like the concept of a level called Bendable Cucumber. Once you really have the levels memorized, there's definitely a strategy in intentionally just going as fast as you can through the end of the level and take a couple of mistakes
Pond 5.
to do it as fast as possible. However, even I am not that confident to do that. Oops. I have the songs in this game that I have, or that I am considering buying, which are the ones that are currently in here. I think this is my favorite. I also like the amusement park one a lot and the aquarium one a lot. By the way, let me know what you think of them, because to actually put them in the game is going to cost like $20 per song, so... Oh wow, is that my first death? Might be. I'll die a lot in the later levels, don't worry. I mean, I kind of want to make my own songs, I'm just terrible at it. Well, I don't know if I'm necessarily terrible at it. I mean, I could probably create some competent stuff, but I don't know if I have the patience for it, is the thing. I don't necessarily know if I could create like 10, 11 songs that I would consider good enough to put in this game. And I don't have any musician friends, really, that I know if that could help. I need these. I could get a freelancer quote. I'm just thinking that if I get anything vaguely decent, it's gonna be like many thousands of dollars. It's like I need a full album's worth of music, essentially, if I decide to have a different song for each world. This is a fun level once you figure out the best way of doing it. Yeah, I like the business suit dog too. It's one of the better level backgrounds.
Pawn 5.
Oops. I do really like the concept of just using stock images as the background for every level.
Pawn 5.
Oh, that was not the last level, like I thought it was. Rename my game Pawn 5 and say it's aesthetic. I probably won't do that. I'm gonna be honest. Zigzag hard is actually, I don't think it's any more difficult than zigzag medium. Whoops. I like that level, forces you to zigzag. This is where the pseudo-randoms start to get a bit difficult. There's one of these in each world. I made a Java program that randomly generates these levels for me. So like, this level that you're playing is actually the same level every time, but I just made a program to generate this specific seed. Just so that it is actually pseudo-random and not just me clicking on random things. Because one, that would take too long. And two, I think it's cool. What do I do here? I do that. Hey Butters, how are you? Boing. Wait, what? Oh, that was actually really close. Probably only had a couple of frames to do that. This level might change. I don't know if I like it that much. Jeez. On 5.
Pawn 5.
You can just go for it at that point. How fast can I go? Apparently too fast. Oops.
Pawn 5.
Pawn 5. Does Tom have tiptoe movement? If you use the analog stick, he moves according to how quickly you move the analog stick. Kind of maybe see that. Fun fact, this reads Taco Tom is a cannibal. That's a fast Italian.
5.
Definitely not a speed Luigi. This is a good picture, by the way. Uh-oh, that's 2 hits. That's close. I need cheese. Good. It's actually easier if you just wait for the last set. You just grab them like that. Could I add a bar that shows how far you've progressed? Like per stage? Or like per level, I guess. I keep mixing up the words level, stage, and world. But I guess per level. So I just use like level and world, because stage can kind of mean both. Oh, I forgot the tomato. I'm an idiot. But adding a progress bar per level could be useful. It's actually definitely a good idea. I will consider it. Or mid-stage. I haven't played Cuphead, but yeah, I think I get what you mean. Yeah, that's definitely something I'll consider. That was a mistake going that way. I might change up that level a bit. It's fun to dash back and forth really quickly like that. But you get to do it again at this stage. I did it not quickly enough. Because I had to scratch my nose. Don't scratch your nose while playing Talk of Tom 2. It ends badly. Oh no. Go slowly. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, no, we're not good. It's a dead end. Oh, come on. I suck at my own game. This level is actually quite tricky because it's a puzzle.
Pond 5.
You have to intentionally avoid getting the first instance of these objects. How is that going to impact things? I genuinely do not know. Those, and I have to get the sour cream. And, uh-oh, that's going to be a second. Boop. Let me go down here, and we're good.
Pond 5.
Cool.
Pond 5.
I can't get through that. Who is rather on fire? He is,
Pond 5.
someone who watches Tim occasionally, who made a level when I asked for levels to be made. And he was the only one who made a new level, so I just named it after him.
Pond 5.
Oh, I'm an idiot! This level is intentionally strange. It is designed to make no sense. I'll get it again.
Pond 5. Pond 5. Pond 5.
Okay, now we're clear. There we go.
Pond 5.
I like this level.
Pond 5. Pond 5.
I got more pseudo-random. At this point it gets actually really difficult.
Pond 5.
I might be screwed here.
Pond 5.
No, we're not. We're not screwed. We're still screwed.
Pond 5.
Oh no! I went too far.
Pond 5.
Just to try to avoid ingredients when you can. Escape. Nice.
Pond 5.
Oh.
Pond 5.
Give me that meat.
Pond 5.
Ooh-hoo-hoo. Tricky there.
Pond 5.
Nice. More dashing. Oh wow. I suck.
Pond 5. Pond 5.
This part in particular is difficult. I don't like to do it at any more than minimum speed. We're good.
Pawn 5.
No mistakes. That's how you do it. Now we're at World 10, which is hard. I'm just gonna
Pawn 5.
give up immediately there.
Pawn 5.
Okay, so I got my taco, now I just have to avoid these other things. Like that. Go for it.
Pawn 5. Pawn 5. Pawn 5.
Whoops, I hit the wrong button. That's my excuse.
Pawn 5.
Nice.
Pawn 5.
Some of the easier World 10 levels. This is another great picture, by the way.
Pawn 5.
Yes, Brown versus it references what you think it references.
Pawn 5.
Uh-oh.
Pawn 5.
Oh no! Where do I even find these? I got them all on a website called pixabay.com, where you can get free images for free.
Pawn 5. Pawn 5. Pawn 5.
Oh wow. Focus. Concentrate.
Pawn 5.
That is not concentrating.
Pawn 5.
I don't know if anyone ever had this, like, Harry Potter mind control type thing, where it was like, you controlled this ball by moving a lever up and down. You could control the amount of air that was going underneath the ball so the ball would levitate. And you had to maneuver it around an obstacle course. And it would always say things like, focus, concentrate, when you were doing poorly. This stage stresses me out because it's so narrow. I actually don't like going at minimum speed. I find it gives you more time to make mistakes. Whereas if you just get a good rhythm, you can maintain a decent speed. Here you have to go to minimum speed.
Pound 5.
Well, they made a different version later where it literally was mind control, where let you put this thing on your head, and based on how much you physically focused would change how high or low the ball went. The Harry Potter one didn't do actual mind control, it was just a lever that you moved up and down, or a lever, depending on how you pronounce it. So this one you have to find the right set of objects. Ideally, you could theoretically do this in full speed, or close to it, if you memorize the order. Oh, I screwed up, because I got them too early. It's close. Screw it. And then the final level is another pseudo-random. Now it's like there's a lot of ingredients. I think 1 in every 4 grid pixels is an object here. See if we can beat it in under 35 minutes. I doubt it. You have to do this level really slowly. Especially when you have 2 mistakes early on. That's not good. Not good at all. Uh-oh. I needed that. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Pound 5.
So this my strategy for this level is to get all the ingredients as fast as possible. Hopefully you don't end up in a situation where you get screwed. I almost did there. First! Oh, that was lucky. I was able to get the meat first. Okay, we're good. Barely. We did it! And that's Taco Tom 2. As it currently stands, that is the game. I beat my own game in like 36 minutes. Hooray. Which is less time than it took Banana Burger to beat World 9 alone. So, I definitely want to see how difficult like World 10 is for like someone who hasn't played the game before, besides, you know, playing through Worlds 1 through 9. Just to see if it is too difficult or what, because, you know, when I make levels for myself, I have to make them difficult because I'm good at the game. And that means it's easy to make them too difficult. Anyhow, that's it for the Taco Tom 2 portion of this stream. Now it's time for the Commodore 64 portion of the stream, which I am looking forward to The end goal is Steam, yes. In fact, it already is on Steam in the technical sense. Why is that there? Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Something is appearing. Window capture was appearing. As you can see here, it's on Steam. Alright, I need to close it manually because I can't figure out how to make it go away. Actually, I know why. It's because I uploaded it incorrectly, so I had to manually reconfigure the executable directory, and that messed up everything. So I have to re-upload it properly with the right executable directory. But yeah, eventually it will be on Steam. And also Xbox One. It will be on both of those. So, let's move on to Commodore 64. Let me change my stream title real quick, because I'm not playing Taco Tom 2 anymore. Alright, so I need to plug this in because I had it unplugged. So let me do that real quick. Alright, it is plugged in. Let me move my windows around here a bit because I need to display the stream full screen on the monitor. I usually don't do it at, because I'm going to be at a wonky angle based on where the Commodore 64 is in relation to me, which is to say it's on the table to the right of everything. And now my cord is tangled. Is it? That's my microphone. Headphone cord tangled on. It's tangled on nothing. It's tangled on me. There we go. Oh, it is tangled on something. It's tangled on my chair. No, it's not. Glad we fixed that. Alright. So the way this is going to work is I'm just going to pull some random games out here. I've seen a few of them, so I might pick a few of them specifically. Let me actually move the microphone if I can. It's going to be easier said than done because there's a lot of things near the microphone. I can move it close to where my mouse is. That would be ideal because that's where I'm going to be facing. Otherwise, it's like the microphone's genuinely going to be behind me, so we don't want that. I'm going to mute it real quick. Well, that's easier than expected. The only downside is I don't have a place to put my mouse. Actually, I do. I lied. I just moved the keyboard. Okay. Except now I can't actually see it. Now the microphone's blocking the monitor that I need to see. Okay, that was not smart. Let me just flip the position of the mouse and the microphone. So then the microphone covers the... There we go. Okay. I figured it out. So, I'm just going to pull a disc out at random. I'm not even going to look to see what it is. Our first game for this stream will be whatever this one is. It is the Model 1541 test. It is the test disc to use to see if your floppy drive is working properly. So we will do that, I guess. We'll test to see if it's working properly, even though I know it is. So you might actually be able to hear it. It's fairly close to the microphone. There it is. Good old C64. Yeah, we're going to play everyone's favorite game, Model 1541 Test/Demo Diskette, single-sided 48 TPI. Copyright Commodore Business Machines Incorporated. Load that in. Hopefully I remember how to do this from earlier today. Load. Yeah, that command. Then we search. I don't know if you can actually hear that at all. You might not be able to. List. That's a lot. Can we do C64 basic demo perhaps? Load C64 basic demo 8, 1. It's hard to type on a Commodore keyboard because a lot of the things are not where they are on a regular keyboard. For example, double quotes is Shift 2 instead of Shift apostrophe. So we're loading this. There's a good chance this is not the right thing to load. We'll see if we can run it. We can. Okay, so this was the right thing. But yeah, a lot of Commodore games will take a long time to load. Let's try the color demo, I guess. Got colors. Also, Commodore doesn't have arrow keys. It has 2 keys, one for both cursor up and down, and one for cursor both left and right. If you want to go the other way, you have to hold Shift while pressing the cursor key. It is incredibly unusable by today's standards. Alright. We can go through the colors. Nice. Can we go back? No, it's just any key. Run stop. Oh, is that it? Are we back in the basic? Can I type list? Can I type it properly? I can type liar. It's not what I meant to type. No. This is not what I wanted. Now we're printing out the entire code for the program. Oops. I don't know how to unmess up the colors. I think I might have to turn it off and on again, which is usually what you have to do. So yeah. I wanted to list the contents of the floppy disk, but it instead listed the contents of the entire source code of the program. So a lot of these games, to get out, you have to physically turn the console off and on again. Well, the computer. So I try to find the switch. Also, I don't know if this is true or not, but my dad once told me that when you turned a Commodore 64 on, if there was a disk in the disk drive, the disk drive would create a little bit of magnetic pulse, and it could potentially damage the drive. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll just take the disk out as a precaution when I turn it back on. It's probably unnecessary. That's not at all what I meant to type. L-O-A... Oh god, what's going on? No. Oh, I have shift lock enabled. That's why. Restore. How do I get out? Oh, I got shift lock again. I'm bad at typing on the Commodore 64 keyboard. I'm sorry. Also doesn't help that I'm not positioned in the right way to type properly on this thing. Let me actually move it slightly. I don't know if this helps a little bit, perhaps. Okay. I also can't backspace. Ready. Okay, good. Load Shift 242, 8. List. Let's do performance test. File not found error. Oh, because I typed it wrong. Great. P-E-R. Alright. I think that's a good sign. Ready. Oh, I guess not. Did it pass? Have we passed? I don't know. I don't know if we've passed the performance test or not. Was that even the performance test? Now we're listing the source code again. I guess you have to say load. I've done shift lock again, like an idiot. Load. I forgot to hit shift. Why am I so bad at typing load, quote, $, quote, comma 8? And now we can list, and now it'll give us the things on here. We can view BAM. I want to view BAM. So I have no idea what that is. View BAM. Searching for view BAM. Alright. That's the same thing. I'm beginning to think this might not be working. Okay, we'll try one more. List. Let's load the basic demo again, because we know that works. Or it should, at least. We apparently viewed the BAM. Maybe that's like viewing the contents of the memory. Potentially. Run. Syntax. Why is it a syntax error to run? R-U-N. Worked before. Did this not work before? Maybe the disk is bad. Maybe I don't know, because I did this exact thing before and it worked. Or maybe because we've done multiple things, it's gotten confused. But regardless, I was actually playing a game instead of just the demo disc. There's like 5 different demo discs though, so we could see another one. Let me put this there so we don't pick it again. Going towards the back, we've got a game called Feud. Also have to be careful not to get a multi-disc game, or if I do get all the discs. Alright. Switch this on. So this is a game. This is not Family Feud, by the way. Which actually, I want to play that next, so we will do that. This is just a game called Feud by Mastertronic. Load. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Tev. I'll do that at some point. Feud game, presumably. Take the thing to load. I know nothing about this game. What it is, I have no idea. Nice, pretty colors. That's how you know it's working. I could have just done load asterisk, yeah. I probably should have. I'm capturing this, so I'm using an AV cable on the Commodore 64 hooked up to my AV capture card, which goes into my computer. I bought one specifically for the purpose. Oh man, that's an angry person right there. He is not happy. I bought the AV cable specifically for this stream and for, well, ease of use purposes, really, in general, because who wants to hook up an RF adapter in 2018? It's Steve Harvey on shrooms. Let me actually find the Family Feud disc while we're at it here. So we can get that ready, because I want to play the feud. I don't know about you. I mean, we're playing this feud, but I want to play the other feud as well. Robot Rascals is a great game. There it is. This is not just Family Feud. This is the all-new Family Feud. Well, it will be when we get there. Patience. Patience is a virtue. If you look at him upside down, he has a full head of hair. It's true. He'd probably have hair almost as long as mine. I need a haircut really badly. Still loading, by the way. These games can take a long time to load. If you were not aware, they can take several minutes. Although this one's getting on the long side now. We're doing something. I do actually have a cartridge entitled The Better Working Turbo Load and Save for Commodore 64, which I guess makes games load faster, but I didn't know if it had compatibility issues or whatnot, so I am not using that at the moment. But I do have that. Put that in and mess around with it. Your left ear is loving this song. Yeah, so I believe this outputs in mono. Let me see if I can... Oh, this is going to be annoying because... Hold on, I can make this work, I think. Give me a moment here. If we output the audio... No, it's still not actually outputting the audio. Can I make that stereo, I wonder? If I go into properties here, advanced, oh, can I not make it one channel? Oh, I did not consider that. Properties. Is there no way to make this mono? How about in OBS itself, perhaps? Filters? Can I copy the left channel to the right channel? Yes, downmix to mono, yes. Okay. Now you should have it in both of your ears. I actually still only have it in one of my ears. Which is slightly annoying because I'm using headphones. And my right ear is beginning to feel a bit weird. I don't know how I can fix that on my end. I'm thinking. Oh, you mentioned Amarek. Here's the thing I don't like about Amarek. The way I have my HDMI console set up, they go through a splitter, and I think that messes up with the signal. it slightly, so when you use Amarek at random points, all the audio will turn into very loud static, and it will stay like that. And I really don't like it. It's like I avoid Amarek at all costs. Like when I am playing a game, I'm not streaming, I'm just playing a game and I'm recording it on my computer or whatever, I will use OBS instead of Amarek. Because it's that bad. Anyhow, let's play Feud. If we can figure out how. Does it work with the controller? Can I press the button? No. I really wish there was a way they could make it one channel, but you can't. In like Windows, I mean. Oh well. I will have to deal with the audio on my end. I'm trying to figure out how to start this game. I spent like 5 minutes waiting for it to load. Return. Shift. There have been a couple of games for... Okay, I can make it flash if I press restore. Having a couple games when I couldn't figure out how to start them or how to play them. Does it need to be in controller port 2, maybe? So I've had something say like plug it in, or there was one game where it was like plug the controller into port 2. It was like, why? Why port 2 specifically? Why not port 1? And it goes into port 2. Can we start? No. Well, anyone have any suggestions how to start Feud? Press every button on the keyboard. Nothing's doing it. Codec to the rescue. Type load. Not space to start. This does not specify the button to press to start the game. It's like QAOP space. QAOP space. None of them do anything. C64 how to start Feud. Like there are videos of people playing this game. So clearly it's possible to start.
Kill the opposing wizard called Leonoric. How it just show.
He hits the button and it goes. That is the right game. I hit the button and nothing happens. Is it run stop? Commodore button? Do I have to do shift something? Shift return? Shift space? No function keys. No, no function keys. Not doing anything. This baffles me. How do I start the game? Man, this has been a great stream so far. No technical difficulties whatsoever. Well, that's Feud, everyone. I can't figure out how to start it. And I don't want to waste all your time trying to figure out how to start it, so We tried. We failed, but we tried. Maybe the all-new Family Feud will fare better. Whoops. I dropped the disc, which is not good. I'm just gonna leave this controller in port 2 for now, I guess. I don't feel like changing it. So this is the all-new Family Feud. Let's try loading with the star thing, or asterisk, like that. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, but we're loading it. We're loading okay. It's loading hashtag, apparently. Oh, the disk drive's going, but the drive light is not on. I might have frozen it. Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. The light is on. Now we're going. We are playing the Feud. By the way, how has the audio been volume-wise? It might be a bit too loud. The Family Feud, based on the television program produced by the New Family Company from '89. Yeah, this isn't particularly loud, is it? Alright, press any key when ready. But not the key I'm pressing, apparently. Yes, this is not a joystick. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be a joystick game. You're going to be typing in your answers. What am I thinking? Return. That's the key. I need to press the buddy key. Ah, of course. How could I have been so naive? Yeah, I would need to write the game to a disc, or I could buy it. He does sell his games. Please insert question disc, then press any key. I don't have the question disc. I tried Jeopardy, and the question disc was the other side of the disc, so I'm going to assume that's the same thing here. And we'll see if it complains. Number of families playing. 1 family. Are you returning champs? No. Enter my last name. We're all part of the Tin family. Do a UPA match. Okay, so that would be the Pet family then. Do we get to enter the names of each person in their family? I hope so. Would you like to? Yes, yes, I would. Dad, enter your first. Okay, Toboggan. I actually don't know if the 4th letter in Toboggan's name is an O or an A. I made him. I don't know how to spell his name. He's gonna have an O today. Mom can be Honey. Even though this isn't exactly the family tree, but brother, Fishy. Sister can be Norm. And boy, Toboggan's son. Where is apostrophe. Shift 7, of course it is. Oh, too many characters. Gonna get creative. There we go. Tabakan-san. Let's play the feud. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. The first family. Okay. Let's do it. Hit spacebar and let's go. Begin. We survey 100 people. The top 5 answers are on the board. It's loading. Sounds like a Dreamcast. What's the question gonna be? Suspense. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh man, it's us. It's Toboggan. Name something that causes your hair to go haywire. Electricity. It's not the top answer. What does George say? Oh, he doesn't say anything. Okay. Do we get to choose? Pets will play, yes. Okay, we're playing. It doesn't let you choose, though, if you're going to pass or play. Oh, it's going to take another long time to load. This is not the fastest loading thing in the world. Good night, Link. Thanks for stopping by again. Alright. Honey. Shampoo. No. Oh, no. Combing. Combing your hair can really mess it up occasionally. No. Drying it, surely. No, what? Apparently I don't know much about hair. So it's the Riley family, I guess. They're gonna steal. What does George say? Oh, I got it. It's wind. Rain. Humidity. And a perm. Well, maybe honey. Maybe honey can get us some points. Hands on the buzzer. Although you might as well buzz immediately because you have some time to think about it. They give you 30 seconds. Name something you should do to ensure a healthy old age. Exercise. There we go. Number 1. The pets will play. So how's everyone doing today? Hope you all had a good day. I had a alright day. Spent the afternoon setting this up, which was fun. And now I'm playing it. Fishy, eat well. Alright. Medicine? Maybe vitamins. I don't know if that's going to be different. No. Chat, any suggestions real quick? Doctor. Nice. Good work, Death Sheeps. Anyone else? There's 2 answers left. Sleep. That's a good one. I bet that's on there. Oh no, it's not. That was a good answer though. Good answer. This reminds me of the time I played a PS2 Family Feud game on stream. And it was kind of broken. Like you could type theater. And there was one instance where I said a phrase, it popped up a similar phrase, and then also on the board was the original phrase I typed, but I didn't know that because wait. Oh, okay. I guess that's different from exercise and don't smoke. Welp. But don't worry. The next round is double points. We can come back. We can make a comeback. We have not lost this at all. Takes about as long as an actual game of Family Feud on TV with all the loading times. If I can inherit one thing from money. Surely. I mean, how could it not be? Give me all your money. That is true, Mario Man, but you would need at least 2 people to say that. And I guess that was not the case. Alright. Car. No? House. There we go. Jewelry. Alright. Okay, Chad, any suggestions? Pets, maybe? No. Those are all the ones I would think of. Books. I don't know. I'm curious. If Riley steals this, they win, I think. Let's hope they don't steal it. Basically, the fate of this match is resting on a random number generator. I thought car would be there too, surely. I mean, cars were relevant in the 1980s. Oh, they didn't get it! We got the points. Antiques. Business. Stocks and bonds. I don't think I would have guessed any of those, but those are all decent answers. Dollar values are tripled. Basically, whoever gets this one wins. Those first 3 rounds, totally pointless. Chat delay is way too big. I'm using the low latency. Favorite brand of soft drink? Coca-Cola. Alright. What does Eileen say? Oh, she didn't get number 1. I will do Pepsi next. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's true. It's in Chrome only right now, I think. So that's unfortunate. Maybe try loading the stream again. That might help if you're really far behind. To be fair, only 3 people said RC Cola. I also have to try to think like what soft drinks were relevant in 1989. So I think maybe Dr. Pepper, perhaps, could be in there. I mean, Pepsi's got to be one of the answers. It's probably number 1. Yep, number 1. Alright, it's official, guys. Pepsi is better than Coke. Dr. Pepper. Alright. Death Sheep said Fanta. I don't know if that existed in 1989. Well, it's not an answer. Squirt. If Squirt is up here, there's no way. Sprite? Was that a thing? Actually, I think 7-Up is more likely to be on there. Yes! Alright, guys. There's one left. What is it? I guess it could be Sprite. It's not Sprite, guys. Tab. I don't know what Tab is. I'll try it. It's not Tab. Can Riley guess number 5? If they do, they win. If they don't, I win. I was trying to think of a root beer. I guess A&W root beer is just called A&W. I didn't get it. We win. We're gonna play Fast Money. It was A&W. Oh man. I could have gotten all of them if I had guessed that one instead. Good work, Tev. And Death Sheeps. You both guessed it. Please insert program disk. Alright, flip it over. I guess it's gotta go back to there to start Fast Money. We're the winners! Nice, get ready to play for $10,000 after the short break. By that we means it's gonna take a bit of time to load. Yeah, 2-second latency is pretty great. It means, like, in reality, it's still loading, even when you see it loading. Please insert question. I'm glad I needed to flip that disk over. That was necessary. That was very necessary right there. How else would the computer know that I needed to change the price to 10K? I mean, it could have done it on the other side of the disk. I mean, surely it wouldn't be that many bytes. I don't know, maybe they've crammed every single byte with questions. And pictures and stuff. I mean, how much can these floppy disks hold on the side? Like 360K maybe? I don't know, actually. That's a good GIF. Oh man, it's time. Fast money. Let's do it. Name a company whose stock you like to own. Oh, this is before technology. They might be relevant. Name a crunchy vegetable. Cucumber. No. Celery. Animal with the tail. Dog. City you'd go to just for the food. Parrot. No. Maybe? A team sport for girls. Softball. Let's see how I did. Nothing for Microsoft. Gotta be something for celery. There we go. 32. There we go. Probably nothing. Oh, 17. Okay. Nice. Okay. Is it going to be the same questions? We have infinite time to think about our answers then. Oh, well. I don't know then. Johnson and Johnson. I'll just say Johnson. Maybe you'll know. Name a crunchy vegetable. Someone said carrot. I like that answer. A cat has a tail. City you go to just for the food. Tuscany. Maybe? They have Tuscan food. Team sport for girls. Gymnastics. The problem is Italy is not a city. No, nothing. Carrot's gotta be up there. 49! Okay. Does cat have 19 points? Oh no! Wait, what? How does Tuscany equal New York? What? Oh, I won, but what? Like, no. There's two totally different places in two totally different parts of the world. Oh, it picked up me saying NY. It did, yes. Genius. Well, we won, guys. We won $10,464. Wait, what? Why is the far... So wait, is this saving data onto the floppy disk? When this was played in like the 89 or whenever, apparently they played as the Farter family and also the Nuts family. Oh man, that's fantastic. Please insert program disk. I don't know if it's just going to go to round 2. I kind of want to play more, but also I want to go through more games. I don't know, chat. It's up to you. What would you like to see? It is a lot of waiting, to be fair. Next game, yeah. Let's have one. Some more feud. It's 1-1. More feud, but with middies. Okay. I like that. I like that concept. Why did I have to insert the program disc if you're just going to make me go back to the question disc? I don't understand. I guess it was saving the data to the program side. Okay. Alright, so I have a MIDI playlist loading. That's going to load eventually. Family One, am I returning champs? Yes, I am. I am the pet family. Hello, Puticorn. Thank you for blessing the stream. This is not randomizing, so let me do that. It's kind of slow. Playlist is what I want. Oh, it's set to shuffle. Okay. Hey, Vinny. How are you? Well, the problem with two families is that I would have to type the question in time. Alright. Round 2 of the feud. That's true. We're already going now, though. If I ever wanted to come back to this. I mean, maybe. You never know. Alright, let's play. Name an occupation associated with airports. Pilot. The obvious one. The plane. Yes. How is the keyboard? The Commodore keyboard, it's a bit spongy. It's a bit hard to type on. One, because I'm not used to it, and two, because some of the keys are in different places than on a regular keyboard. So I can't really type that well on it. Also, my sitting position's far from optimal to use this. Okay. Stewardess. Also, there's a bit of delay between when you press a key and when it appears on screen. Good one, Mario Man. Mechanic? Someone's got to repair the planes, maintain them. This is not the UPA game now. Any suggestions, chat? We have a nice number of points currently. Flight attendant. I don't know if that's the same thing as stewardess or not. Flight attendant. Yeah, that's the same thing. Already used. Try again. Okay. It wants me to say airplane. Oh wait, that was topo. No. You cannot be an airplane. This is not gonna fit, is it? Air traffic control. There we go. Security, yes. Oh no! That's a nice banjo MIDI. Yeah, I do have to keep in mind this is from 1989, so the questions are, the answers are going to be 1989 answers. I couldn't do it. Ticket agent and baggage handler. I was thinking something with baggage, but I couldn't place the name. It's mom's time. Name something you oil. Car? Put oil in the car. I don't know if that's what they want. I mean, if the MIDI is too loud, by the way. Sewing machine. Okay, I guess you oil a sewing machine. I think the MIDI's a bit too loud. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Oil a gas pump. I like hinge. I'm gonna go with that. Good one. Okay, there's one left. What do we think it is? Bicycle. Oil the chain. Yes! Ah, fantastic. We got it all without a single strike. Now that's how you do it. Occupation whose members probably complain of sore feet. Construction. You gotta be walking around all day? No. What can David... No, David doesn't know either. Okay, it's back to me. Runner. Maybe you're a professional runner? You're really good at running? No. Come on, Arlene. Nope. It's back to me again. Waitress, maybe, yeah. Yes! Okay, we're on the board. Oh, this is loud. It's actually quite annoying. I'm gonna skip that one. These are all completely random midis in my folder of midis, which has 151,104 midis. So they are playing this time. So they've guessed salesperson correctly, and they've guessed two things incorrectly. And George has guessed police officer. Okay, we've got to think now. Postman, okay. There's two left. Maybe firefighter or nurse. I like nurse better than firefighter, I think. Well, I still don't think that's going to be up there. I don't know. I'll go with nurse. We'll see. Can we steal? I mean, we have number 3 and number 6 left, so like, nurse could be one of those, I guess. Nurse. It is! Luna has saved the day. We don't even get to play the triple. We won 305 to nothing. Please insert program disk. Where are the winners? Do fast money again. Then we're gonna go to a different game. Yeah, I can't really be streaming past midnight, and it's already 10:30. So, unfortunately, I have to get up at 6:30 every weekday morning now for my job, but that's fine. Well, it's a part-time job, the same one I've had for a while. But now that college is out, instead of only doing it on Friday afternoons, I get to do it every day from 8 to 3. It is tech support at a high school I went to. It might be full-time after a couple months from now. Hopefully I actually hear back tomorrow as to whether or not I have the job or not. Oh god, it's another loud MIDI. But I don't know if that's the case or not. They don't... But yeah, I don't know if I'll hear back tomorrow or not, but hopefully I do. But probably I won't, would be my guess. Anyhow, let's play the feud. Name a part of the chicken that few people eat. The eye. No one eats the eye of the chicken. Something that has a built-in speaker. A television. Something that's fun to ride on a horse. Name a place where you spend much more time than you like to work. Name the month you winterize your car. December. That's a weird question. Alright. I like 44. 19's alright. This has to be number 1. Yeah. And I feel like this is gonna be 2. Alright. What's the part of the chicken few people eat? Codex at the beak. I'll go with that. Something else that is built in the speaker. Your phone. Telephone. Something that's fun to ride on. Oh, you're right. Radio. Roller coaster. Car. In your car. Commuting. Name the month you winterize your car. January. For people, avoid the beak. No one said telephone. Telephones have speakers in them. Is this number 1? Yes, it is. I think that little jingle, if it lasts a bit longer. Okay, at least 3 people have to have said January. What? No, I disagree with the ruling on the field. 199 points. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. I guess I'll insert the program disk in case that's the site it has to save on it, so I'll let it save. I can't believe that. 199 points. I guess January is too late. I guess November is probably number 1. Should have gone the other direction. Oh god, this MIDI is 7.5 minutes long. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna pause it because we're gonna go to another game that might have music, so we won't need the MIDIs anymore. Please insert question. Okay. I will say, Family Feud is a fun game. Every version of Family Feud is a fun game, even the bad ones. And this one isn't a particularly bad game. Or a bad version of it. Load times are long, but that's, I guess, to be expected. So yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. And I very much enjoyed playing that. I might actually at one point on my own play as the other families just to see what the names of the characters were. I'm curious. If they're like people I know or something from like 30 years ago. I have Stardew, but I have never actually played it. Alright. Random game. Actually, no, we're not going to do a random game because we're going to do a game that I have seen in here that I want to play. That game is Test Drive. curious to see how this version of Test Drive is. Nice. Squeaky, comfortable chair. By the way, since I'm done with college now forever, I won't have homework to do anymore, which means I should have free time every night, which means I'll be able to stream more often. I don't think I'll stream every night because I'd get tired of that quickly, but hopefully I'll stream at least like once or twice a week. I should hook up the network adapters so I can connect to IRC and use Twitch chat. Absolutely, yes. Stream Taco Tom speedruns every night. I mean, I might stream development fairly often. I don't know. Actually, maybe not, because I'm at the point right now where it's kind of uninteresting stuff. So I get CS and Psych majors. It's a CS major and a Psych minor, and also a Math minor. And I don't know for 100% sure if I've technically gotten them yet, because my grades have not come in yet. But they will by tomorrow at 9 a.m., so then I'll know if I have passed my classes. And then on May 10th at 3 p.m., they'll release the cleared list, which is the list of people who are cleared to graduate, and hopefully I'll be on it. How do we start? Can I start it with the controller? Maybe, yes. Do you know if any of the DLCs on sale, Mario Man? Please flip diskette. Can't press any key this time. You have to press return. Girlfriend studying Psych. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't really have any specific interest in it before college, but I took an intro course to satisfy a gen ed, and I really liked it, so I took another course in it, like that too, and then my schedule worked out one semester where the only classes I could get into were like 3 Psych classes and an art class, so I decided, well, I guess I'll just do all of them and make it a minor. So we have the Lotus, the Lambo, Porsche, Ferrari, might have to go with that. Testarosa's a cool car. Or the, let's go with the Corvette. Nothing major on the DLC. That's unfortunate. I don't think this is the fastest car in the game, but it's a cool car. C4 might be the coolest Corvette. Oh yeah, UPA night's gonna be awesome. Also, it will start around 9-ish instead of 11. Because, like I mentioned before, I have to get up at 6:30 every morning. I cannot stay up until 3 a.m. anymore, unfortunately. So it's probably going to run from like 9 to midnight or 1 a.m. The UPA stuff specifically. I mean, then any other type of video can be played after that. I'm sorry. See, the thing is, I require... What? I overrevved the engine and my windshield exploded. I was gonna say, I require a fair amount of sleep to function. I need to shift. Okay, I think I shifted. There we go. But you have to shift again. It's manual. It's manual, and I have no idea actually how to shift. Well, you hold down the button that brings up the shift thing, but like, okay, I see. Oh, it's just up, up, up. Okay, I see. That's easy. Yeah, if actually you're just accelerating, you can just hold down. You can just press the button. Coming up to a turn. Uh-oh! Car! He was not approaching that fast before. There's a game I played earlier on my own called Grand Prix Challenge. It was actually really impressive. So turn game audio up. Yes, it is a bit low. If I can do that and drive the car at the same time. Apparently that was still hitting him. It still might be a bit quiet, but this is a bit of a quiet game in general, so. Steering this is weird. You have to readjust. Like, when it turns right, if you stop moving the stick right, it continues to turn right. You have to move left to go straight. And I lost. Might look impressive graphically, wasn't necessarily a fun game to play. Alright, what's up next? Let's take a look in the pirated games. I'm sorry, I mean legally obtained games. Let's see if we can find a good one. Instance, we have here Ken Ustan's Professional Blackjack. Sounds interesting. At some point I also want to find Master of the Lamps, because that is a great game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the star. Let me try loading it with the star. I don't know if that's going to work because this is a copied game. It's a copy floppied. Okay, so no was the answer to that. Load. We're loading. Don't make me turn on the MIDI again. How am I recording the Commodore? Commodore is just using standard AV cables. I got an AV cable for the Commodore that's going to my AV capture thing, which is plugged into my computer via USB. I had to buy it for the stream and also just to have, because using an AV cable is quite a lot better than using an RF thing and having to physically screw in a box to the back of the TV. We're still loading. The problem with doing a MIDI is that I'll have to make the desktop audio quiet again. Fine, if you insist. Actually, this is a quiet MIDI. Aw man, finally that emote has uses again. It was back when I did shareware streams. It's probably 2014-ish? 2014, 2015. A lot of those were before I even used a mic. I mean, I assume it's working and hasn't completely died. I had it take this long once before. Oh, that's right. Doesn't ClipArtBot actually have a MIDI suggestion feature? I totally forgot about that. I would enable that. Unfortunately, I'd have to turn ClipArtBot off and on again, and I have to redo that every time I want it to enable and disable MIDIs, and that would be a bit of a pain. Okay, my patience is beginning to wear thin. I'm beginning to think this is not working. You have like 8 seconds because that's when the MIDI ends, and then I'm gonna just turn you off and try a different game. Yeah. Well, that one didn't work. I don't know if I was just impatient or if the disc itself was bad, but regardless, that's the thing. Let's try another one. This one's entitled Night Games. K-N-I-G-H-T, that night. This one doesn't want to go in. Why is that? I think it's that sticker. Okay, there we go. I guess that's in. That one will load it right up. Give me the list. Load. Load nights as the covering thing falls over. Load nights, comma 8, comma 1. Searching for nights, loading. It stopped loading. Gave up. Yoo-hoo. Drive stopped. The light stopped. Run.stop restore. Yeah, that okay. That one that one just failed. That one doesn't work either. I mean, these copied ones are probably the more likely ones to have failed over 30 or so years. Let's go back to a non-copied one and play whatever this one is. It's called Run for the Money, which apparently works on both Commodore 64 and Atari, depending on which side you put it in. So we will put in the Commodore side. Alrighty. Run. For the money, in fact. We are running for that money. Scarborough presents nice. But wait, they've got more to present. We gotta load it. Give it a minute. Can you plug a USB drive into the Commodore? No. Well, maybe with some sort of third-party add-on, but in general, no. It doesn't have a USB port. Also does not have an HDMI port, disappointingly. Doesn't even have USB Type-C. Like, what were they thinking, really? Come on. You should have been forward-thinking. Does it have CD? No. I don't think they ever made a CD add-on for the Commodore. They did for the Amiga. Uh-oh. Drive was not happy there for a moment. Scared me slightly. Alright. Mayday, mayday, page shield gone. Force landing on Simeon. Why are you landing on a monkey? I have no idea what this is. I don't need a tutorial, let's play. Use joysticks, yes. Beginner, please, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm that guy on the right. I'm, I guess, player 2, presumably. I can press the button to stop. Okay, I can move in any direction. 14. Wait, what? Okay. I bought things. This is gonna be one of those weird games, isn't it? Okay, I can't do anything with the 40. I can't do anything with any of those. I have absolutely no idea. A P! Give me the P. How do I take it? I guess you don't. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. I'm running fast now. Okay, no, not anymore. Was this one of the more incomprehensible games I've ever played? That is Run for the Money. I do not understand anything about that game. Great. Let's try Let's try Xevious. See how good this is compared to the arcade version. I was hoping to find a Galaga, but I have not seen a Galaga yet. So I might not have that. Load. Alright, straight in. Couldn't find a GIF of Commodore. That's actually kind of surprising that it could not find a GIF of Commodore. Might have actually been an error of some sort. Got different colors. More colors. Okay, I like these colors. Ah, yes, nice pleasant green to replace that purple. I was getting bored of that purple. In fact, I was getting bored of that green too, so I'm glad he replaced it with this nice blue color. Hey, we got Xevious. Press F1 for options. I like options. Start game. Got the nice music. Barely audible. This is not... joystick's not working, I guess, because it's not in the right port. It's been in port 2 this whole time. Nice. How do I drop bombs? This is a one-button controller. I guess you don't. With only one button. The Dreamcast doesn't support hot-swapping controller ports? Surprises me. I thought it would have. Wow. You'd fry your controller board if it... I never knew about that. My guess is it's probably not recommended to hot switch on a Commodore either. I just did it anyway. Oh, you can actually just hold down the button to auto fire. I did not realize that. Makes life easier. Wow. This seems like a decent version of Xevious for the Commodore. Not arcade perfect, obviously, but you wouldn't expect it to be. It is a totally competent version. I do have a 3-button joystick, but it doesn't have clicky switches for the joystick, which means it's absolutely terrible to use. I'm not even sure they work properly. So one of them was doing very weird things in a game, like you press right and it would end the game. Just like, move on to the next part of the game when you press right on the joystick. Which I don't think it's supposed to happen, so I think it wasn't sending the right signal or whatever. There's a Hot Wheels game for the C64. I have not seen that in my collection. Doesn't mean it's not there, because I have not gone through every single thing yet. But I've at least looked at a majority of them, I would say. I have not seen Hot Wheels. Is that really a hit? I'm not very good at the actual arcade Xevious. I'm not very good at this one either, apparently. Well, that was Xevious. That one's alright. Next up is, let's try one of the pirated ones again. I'm feeling lucky. Oh man. Remember I said I didn't see the Galaga one? Well, guess what? This is Galaga. Galaga 2 specifically. Also has Speed King, Fire Ant, and Mr. Do's Castle. Let's do Galaga first. That's on side 2. List, please. Galaga 2. Load. Galaga. 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 I. 8, combo 1. By the way, new Game Tapes is on Giant Bomb tomorrow morning at 9. If you care about Giant Bomb and or Game Tapes. Looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. Incidentally, that is released the same moment in time my grades are released. That's an exciting minute of my life that I will be spending at work. Hopefully I only have to get up at 6:30 for a few weeks, because then their school year will be out, and usually we come in at 9 during the summer instead of at 8. Run. Nice. Straight in with this picture of a satellite. Got an 83 at one-year finals. It was the top score. Well, congrats on doing the best of your class. Also, this is the Star Wars theme. Is this the crackers who cracked this version of Galaga 2? Can I... Okay, hit space. Discard Galaga, press return. Number of players, 1. Do we want the joystick or the keyboard? It's not how you spell keyboard. I want the joystick. Oh man, this is very primitive. Also, joystick doesn't work. When I've done it, because the keyboard is not going to work either. Great. Okay, we can get out of that. Put players 1 keyboard. Alright, how do we... What are the controls here? Okay, A is left, S is right and shoot, D is left, F is right and shoot. Okay, I see. It's every other one. I'll just use the U and K because they shoot and move. Nice. Well, apart from the very primitive graphics, this is actually quite fun to play. I died. I mean, obviously the Commodore can do more than this. This seems like one of those types of games you would make in BASIC from like a magazine. That was a nice sound. Got him. Challenging stage. Get him. Oh, I missed two. Missed two more. No! That's another very good challenging stage. How do you... Or that one time... I don't remember that fully. Maybe I'll watch that VOD tonight as we go to sleep. I do remember Donald Trump is so cute. But like if he had difficulties loading them in, that part I barely remember. Last life. Nice. Ah! Oh, I made it to stage 6. That's pretty good. Game over. Okay. No. Return. Return. Hey, we're back in. Well, I can't time my shots because it shoots automatically when I move left and right. I don't know what the shoot but not move button is. Load. Actually went back to the main menu. That's pretty impressive. Let's try... Actually, no. Let's flip the disc over. I want to play Speed King. Load. So load it again. And then list. And then Speed King. Or minus Speed King. We'll do Speed King. Load. Speed King. 8,1. By Isepic. Nice. Oh, it's an actual track. That's Anderstorp. Fun fact. Wait, no, I was going to change the track. You don't go into demo mode, no. It's Spain, West Germany, that's the Nürburgring, Mugello, Silverstone. I know that's a track, I don't remember the name. Daytona is Daytona, Brands Hatch. Yep, those are all tracks. Let's go with, was that backwards? I think that's backwards. Let's do let's do Daytona, actually. No, you can't do that. I was choosing my track. Okay, race. Oh, this is a bike game. Okay, good start. Why do I go right? Are there keyboard controls? Oh, I press restore, so that reset. Practice. Practice, please. Okay, when I hold down the go button, I just go right. I don't know why I go right by default. I found something. I thought I found the key. I apparently did not. Oh, okay, it's. I found the turn keys. Now I need the accelerate key. Turn keys are period and comma, by the way. I can't. Okay. It's space, but also there's gear keys, and now I'm in 6th gear. So I need to figure out how I press those, and need to figure out how to... okay, A goes down a gear. What goes up a gear? We're almost there, guys. We've almost figured out these controls. I legitimately can't figure out the go up a gear button. Press like every button on this keyboard. Okay, well. Maybe it's automatic. No. Oh, Z. Okay. Figured it out. I went too fast. Yeah, this definitely looks like Daytona. This game came out before Daytona USA. They wouldn't have the Daytona song in it. Oops. Well, that's Speed Kings. I don't think it's a very good game. Actually, it's a Speed King. There's only one king. There are not multiple kings. Let's have another shot in the dark. We have Beam Rider. Whoops. That did not sound particularly healthy, but it works. We've got copyright 1993, 1984 Activision. Where's the go? Is it... Whoops. Can I do it like that? Oh, no. Oh dear. Restore break out of that. I don't want to tape. This is not a tape. Load. There we go. That works. Dave Rolf's Beam Rider. Adaptation by Action Graphics. Clack, 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 clack. I'm like particularly happy about this floppy. Has it given up? The light is flashing. I've never seen it do that before. I don't know what the 8 does, but it makes things happen, so you have to type it. I might have errored. I don't know if the flashing green light on the disk drive means anything. Flashing green light. I'm going to look it up. I think flashing means it failed. But I can't find a specific mentioning of that anywhere online at the moment very quickly. Okay, well, it's not doing anything here, so I can't make the game go. I can't restore anything. So yeah, that one is not good. That's a bad disk, I think. Except we'll try it one more of the pirated ones. This one's called Fast Hack'em. Know nothing about this. We'll give it a go. Loading. Ready. Give me that list. Okay, that's a lot of things. I saw there was a thing called boot. Wait, why does this... What is this? Why are there so many? Surely not all of these games are on here. There's no way they would all fit. I'll just run boot. Presumably that will work. Fast boot enabled. Oh, I see. This is a tool that lets you boot a game more quickly. So this is actually completely useless to me. Great. Because I don't know what game I want to play next, and it might not be one that works with this. Yeah, it was Hot Wheels. So I can boot Hot Wheels quickly, but I don't have Hot Wheels to boot, I don't think. All right. Oh, nice. We have an unlabeled disc. Oh, it is labeled. It is Sid Songs 6, so that's not really a game, is it? Let me find another disc. Oh, that could potentially be interesting, I suppose. Zork 2. Zork 3. I actually know what those games are. I don't necessarily know if they'd be interesting or not. Let me try to find some interesting one. I found Speed King again. Here's another unlabeled one. It has something written on it. It is Chicks Golf Courses. Alright, I'm down for some golf. Oh, I think this is... This is for some other golf game, I think. And you can... I guess you could create your own course, and these are some courses that have been made, presumably by Chick. My dad does know someone named Chick, so presumably he made these golf courses many years ago, and I have them. So at some point, I should figure out which game that goes to. I think it's actually one I think it's actually the golf game I played earlier today. So I think that used .crs, but in the meantime, let's find something else. That would be one of the discs I would like to back up, though. It would be really cool if I could find the game my dad made. It's a trivia game called Trivia Omega Duel. Here is a totally unnamed disc. Could be literally anything on this. It's the type of suspense I like. Game. Alright. I like game. Load. Game. Very descriptive. Who knows what we're gonna get? But we're gonna get a game. That's all I know. Give me the game. It's ready. I'll run it. Ready. I don't think it loaded. Load game. Comma 8, comma 1. Whoops. That's an error. There we go. Place your bets. What do you think this game's gonna be? I have no idea. And you probably don't either. It's gonna be a mystery. I'm loading up Chatty so I can see a thing. Now I saw the thing. Okay. Still loading. Okay, let's just play another MIDI while we're waiting. I don't know if we've already played this one. I'm gonna skip it. I don't like this one. It's too much. It's not a good sound font for it. Also, place your bets on whether or not this is gonna ever load. Because it errored out the first time. Oh, it did! It's... Oh man, is this a game my dad made? Because that's his initials in the bottom. Chico's in space? Hold on, we gotta pause the MIDI. If this is a game my dad made that's not Trivia Omega Duel, that's the only one I knew of. I was wondering if it would be. Is that a U? Yeah, it has to be. Does anyone know about this? Is this a thing? Chiku's in space. No results. Wait, no, don't translate it, Google. Don't translate my search result. Show or written nothing. I think this is a game my dad made then. You are Captain Chikas of the starship Sleekus. Your 5-year mission is to blast the living crud out of every nasty alien trash in the galaxy. To boldly go to Battlestar Benny and kick some butt. Copyright 1989 DWP Systems. That's his initials. I don't know for sure, to be fair. Only one I know for sure is a Trivia Omega Duel. If we can find that, I died. given the fact that the internet does not say this game exists and it's has its initials in there, I'm inclined to believe that this is indeed a game he made almost 30 years ago. No offense to him though, but this is better than anything I expected he would make, which is making me question if he actually made this. It's not actually called Chiku's in Space. It was just the font was hard to read. Oh, that's it, I died. Yeah, that has to be, I think, Space by the Gravid. There's nothing on the internet about this game. You can't wait until my son plays Taco Tom and says, "There's no way my dad made this." I mean, it's just, I was surprised by how good the graphics were, I think. I mean, the gameplay, I'm sure he could have programmed that, but those graphics were surprisingly good. Wow. Okay, that's pretty awesome. That needs to be very safe, and I need to figure out how to copy these things so I can save that. Let me have a whack here at finding Trivia Omega Duel. I mean, it's just going through hundreds of floppies and being like, yeah, this looks like either it says Trivia Omega Duel or it says nothing. Like that one says something, so that's not it. Bit of a stack of ones that say nothing here, I think. Let me look through these. Okay, that's a mystery one. That's a mystery one. It'd be practical to just write down the basic code. Maybe. But like that could take a long time. That's F-16 Combat Pilot. That one's not a mystery. That one's a mystery. That one's a mystery. That one's a mystery. Oops, they've gone fallen. That one's a mystery. Oh, good. They're all falling. That's not good. Alright, let's take one of these random ones. Let's see what's in it. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. What are you doing? No. Okay. Load. Comma 8. There we go. This F-16A. Oh, these might all be F-16 Combat Pilot, actually. It might be a multi-disc game. Okay. I'll just set all of these aside then. They might all go together. I know what that is. I know what these are. Yes. There are other ones that I had played earlier that I liked. But may or may not play those on stream. There was one disc I saw that said Trivia MX written on it, and I'm wondering if there's any way that might be Trivia Omega Duel. But I have no idea where that is, because I did not save it or set it aside. More golf files. Used to really like that golf game. Best of Lone Star. Halloween movie lore. Raid over Moscow. Mario Brothers. Okay, now we're talking. Let's get some Mario Brothers. So is there something called Mario? I can't see because there's too many programs. List them again. I can't. I'll guess that there is. Can we find one? No, no Mario. It's very slowly. I can't read them. Maybe it's on the other side. Oh, it's doing the flashing thing again. Why is that? On the other side. There are some things on here. Ah, there we go. That's everything. Load. I don't know what was on the other side. Also, I wonder what's on the other. Actually, I wonder what's on the other side of the game that my dad probably made. I'll check that out after we play Mario. Because I mean, we gotta play Mario. You can slow the listing speed by holding control. That's good to know. Thank you for letting me know. I just have to find where. Oh, I see where the control key is. It's where the tab key normally is. Oh, this is regular Mario Brothers, not Super. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be Super. I actually remember this disc. You don't get sound until you get a game over. And to prove you that I am right, I'm going to get a game over. Because it's pirated. So that's at least what my dad told me. But yeah, graphically this looks alright. Alright. Now we should have audio, I think. Look at that. Sometimes my memory is too good. Give me that coin. I want the coin. I want the other coin. This feels good as well. He outran me. I'm ready for him. Hooah! Oh no! This actually feels better than the NES version. Wow. Where do I drop? I couldn't go anywhere. Guess I need to be more patient. Oh, come on! Okay, this calls for a pal whack. Nope, they're getting up. This almost calls for another pal whack. I couldn't escape. Well, this is a pretty good game. I'm ready for you. Hooah. Do they have angled hits? I don't know. I don't know what they are. Nice. Oh, coins! Gotta get the coins. Oh, that was so bad, yet I'm still gonna win with like several seconds to spare. I don't think that timer is in real time. So normally that is a lot harder. Cha-ching. Oh, that's a fast crab. Where is he coming from? I got me. Yeah, jumping in the NES version feels a bit weird. Oops. That was bad. Oh, why did I shouldn't have gone for the coin. That was reckless. No. That was a waste of a POW. Oh no, I can't get him because he's on top of the other guy. Well, that's a good version of Mario Brothers. And now to find out what is on the other side of the game that my dad made, if anything. You know, I'm going to place a bet that there's nothing on here. Let's find out. Oh, there is something on here. Is it the source code, perhaps? Can I do load? Is this doing anything? I think this might just be the I think this might just be the individual files for the game. Well, still that's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Was it in this pile that I found Trivia MX? Might have been. This is some programs like MS-DOS 6.2. That's not for the Commodore. We've got things labeled TOD, August 14th, X1, 12/23/86, Title 7. Here's another, same type of disc as the other game was. So that's potentially promising. Stick it in there. Oh, this is one of the ones that I think it's a bit warped, I guess, when it doesn't want to go in quite as easily as it should. go. Load. Syntax error. I think it ran out of memory. That happens sometimes. Loading, give me a list. I have no idea what to run. TK3 perhaps? Load TK3, comma 8, comma 1. Saw a lot of trial and error. A lot of it is, at least. I have no idea if this is gonna run. No, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know what this is then. Great. Thank you for that. Copy Q, TOD, more TOD. Oh, those are the ones I already saw. Learn to print. Paperclip work disk 1. TOD 122186. Another 1541 test. More TOD. The Incredible Music Keyboard 2. GEOS work disk. Happy Programs Basic Blitz compiler. Stereo player, copy utilities, Sesame Street print kit, Cooper Kit 1541, Game Maker side 1, side 2, another mystery, one of those, and a 3M mystery, one of those. Well, let's check those two out, and then maybe play one more game, and then call it a stream, because I have to be in bed at around whenever, because I have to be up at like 6:30. Let's try the 3M one first. Probably know this could be business related stuff from when he worked at a place many years ago. I could be breaking some non-disclosure agreements here for all I know. I will say I've been super impressed that all of these discs have at least been able to like list the files. Oh, that's a lot of games. Oh, I know what this disc is. I've seen it before. I guess it's a copy of that. It's just like a bunch of games. What is not a bell? There you go. Not a bell. Hope you enjoyed that thing. That was it wasn't a bell. I'll give you that. Definitely not a bell. Flip the disc to the other side. Okay, there's nothing on there. How about the other? mystery Bassive disc, which is the one that had the game on it. That's not 8, that's 9. Primordium. Sure. I don't know what this is, but we'll load it. We will not, apparently, because no, it ain't having it. Load Primordium. I'll try it again. Out of memory. Okay, well, what about the other side? Hey, Billy, Bob, Joe, how are you doing? Is there anything on the other side of this disc? There's something. We got some sounds. Zounds. Hey, Turnsy. You missed a fair amount, actually, because I'm almost done with the stream for tonight. I did a run of Taco Tom 2, and then I did a bunch of Commodore games, specifically I think the main ones for Family Feud, which was fun, and I found a game which I think my dad made like in 1989, which is pretty awesome because I knew he had made a Commodore game, but that was not the game that I knew he had made. Let's run Zounds, whatever that is. Well, I think it's gonna play sounds, be my guess. You'll be able to listen to those 5 sound effects: bomb, gunfire, pong, ray gun, and siren. Run. Oh, we've got more than that. We have not a bell, even. Yeah, I'll ask him tomorrow if he made a game called Chiku's in Space, or whatever it was. Give me 3 reasons to own a C64, please. Oh, there you go. You hear that, you think, oh my god, I have to buy a C64 this instant or I will die. Well, good thing I have one. Give me a rubber band and a drum. Give me Minor Thriller. Bent laser. Waveform 23. Ringing thing. Yeah. You can hear Not a Bell again. Well, there you go. That sounds, I guess. I don't know if that's harmonics or falling sitar because I accidentally pressed both G and H. Alright. How about one more game? To end the stream on. How about let's see. What's one? Oh, I know what we need to play. If I can find it. Seen it a couple of times. I'm gonna have to go through each one of these just individually until I find it. Is this it? Nope. I'm looking for pinball construction set, but I might have passed it. In which case this will be rather fruitless to go through. List of games. So you know what? Just give me Paperboy. We've got Paperboy by Mindscape. Software that challenges the mind, it says. So let's have our minds challenged by Paperboy. Not necessarily a game that specifically challenges the mind because it's an arcade game, but whatever. Hopefully we can load it by star. I think it's loading. Yep, it is. There he is. That's the Paperboy. Why is the letter O so much bigger than every other letter? Why is the Y halfway turning into a Z? Paper Buzz. Why does the road kind of just end? Like on the bottom left, it just ends, and then it goes to the sky. Like, is this house built on a cliff or something? Why are the clouds all black? And why is the moon out? And why is it yellow? Or is that the sun? There's a lot of things wrong with this image. Must be said. As it loads. By the way, I'll definitely be streaming more C64 stuff in the near future. Go through more of these games. Maybe I can find Trivia Omega Duel, which is another game my dad made. Hopefully I can back him up too. You want to set yours up again now? You should, it's fun. I've enjoyed it today. It's also nice to know that most of these games still work, which I was thinking that like half of them would no longer be functioning at all, but at least in terms of the official games, like they've pretty much all worked. And even if the games don't load properly, they at least give you a list of what's on them. Hey, it's finally loaded. Alright, written by Neil A. Bate. Previous score is 111222. How do I play? Oh, is this going to be one of those? It's going to be like Feud, where it loads for like 5 minutes and then you can't find the key that starts the game. I think so. I press every key on the keyboard. I've moved the joystick. I don't know. This might be the second game today that we can't figure out how to start. Does he need shift lock enabled? I don't know. It's not space. I'm pressing space and nothing's happening. C6. Maybe Google knows? Paperboy, how to start. Starting Paperboy. Fire a button on port 1 and then run stop. No. Fire in port 2. Okay. Why? Why port 2 specifically? Hey, there we go. You can only play it if the controller is in port 2. Oh, that's not... Okay, you can't go up that, I guess. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that, I'm back. What is that tower doing? Hey, you. You annoy me. Great. Okay, let me actually try to concentrate as I don't get interrupted. Tempted to make a little switch that changes what input the joystick's on. That's a good idea, because apparently some games require port 2 for some reason. There we go, look at that. That skill. How did I not get ran over there? The great thing about Paperboy is how you can't really see where you're going. Because it's just like, oh, you're going on the far... Like, look at that! What could I have done there to avoid that? Nothing. Because it's bad design. You can't see what's in front of you. The view is not where it should be. And I mean, that's a complaint I have with all versions of Paperboy, but this one is particularly bad in that regard. Like, there's no way. I guess I need to get on the sidewalk. Great. I mean, getting on the sidewalk definitely helps. But how could I have avoided that? I respawned, and then half a second later... Like, there's no way I could have reacted to that in time. Hey, you're in my way. Great. Where do I go here? I guess there. Okay. This is challenging my mind yet. Oh no, I hit the car again. Yeah, I would say my mind is being challenged. Again! You hit that RC car and you basically guarantee that you've died twice. Okay, one more. This is such a bad game. This is such a bad version of Paperboy. Which is the type of game that is a very nice concept, but has some fundamental flaws to it. What did I hit? Okay, that was my fault. It's the dog. I think you have to just go for it, really. And then hit that thing. Okay, no, one more. I like how the newspaper just says blah, 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 blah. I guess one thing the game has going for it is that the same things happen every time, so you can't get me, RC car. It's one of those types of games where you have to really memorize everything, which are not necessarily good games. Oh, that's rubbish. I was nowhere near that pole. And you know it. Wow. Yeah, this is not a good version of Paperboy. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight because I need to be up at 6:30 and it's currently 12:15, so I would prefer to try to get at least 6 hours of sleep, which means I need to be in bed in 15 minutes, so I should stop streaming before then. So, thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Probably the next stream I do will be more Commodore stuff because this is taking up my entire table, and I would have to take it all off and then put it all back on again, and that would be effort. So I'll probably just leave it there and stream it again in a day or two. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be back within a few days, hopefully. And until then, I'll see you next time. Hope you have a good night. Actually, I definitely won't be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow's UPA night. I can't believe I forgot about that. But Tuesday, potentially, could be a stream then. So, yeah, until then, have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.